Sigaleli Afrika.
Malupaganisu ponolayo, Israeli tandazo yetu. Gosi Sigalela, Tina Lusapoloyo.
Eagles Rising provides a surrogate family for teenagers who have finished school. In this family environment, the young people are trained up in the way they should go. For a year, the ministry team and students live and learn together. And after this, the students are helped to find employment and study opportunities. Our students come from townships, and those areas are very much flooded with crime, poverty, abuse, very, very hard conditions to live and to grow and to find success from.
Many of them don't have both parents alive or with them in their homes. They come from abject poverty, from very oppressive circumstances. And when they come to live with us, we basically become parents to these wonderful young people. That means that it's a lifestyle of living as a family.
Having lived here, I remember with all the attention that we were given, hugs, where teachers would come, I know Auntie Barbara, who's the older person, who's like a mother to us, she would come and hug us. But I guess God orchestrated this one day. He had put this day together. I think in heaven, they worked it out where I just couldn't escape anymore. Where Auntie Barbara met me in the passage, and I just couldn't run. And I could tell that she was coming to give me a hug, as she always does with all the students. What happened in that instance is that I kind of shrinked. I tried to disappear within my body, and she hugged me. And as she hugged me, I was trying to say, no, stay away. That was a breaking point for me. I thought, this person, I then realized, and I then saw her as a mother, not as a white person, you know what I mean? It kind of then demolished the walls. And of course, with that continuous relationship, I was then able to see people as people in the way God has ordained them to be, just like Auntie Barbara, not seeing her as a threat, but to see her as a mother.
Most of the morning classes are Bible classes, teaching Bible foundations and godly character and godly leadership, living life in the kingdom and seeing the mind transformed to think according to God's thoughts and knowing the Father heart of God. They also have computer classes. Many of our students come from schools with no computers at all, so many of them come and are on a computer for the first time.
To be here, it's a great thing, because I started to learn how to use the computers, how to find some things in the computers that I didn't even know. So we have the computer classes. Our teachers teach us more. And I thank them. And the classes of English, you see, when I was at school, I battled with English. But now I would like to go back to grade 12 if there was a chance, but there's no such a chance that I can go back into my English.
Many of our students come barely speaking English. Most of them have had English class at school, but no way to use it along the way. But English is an absolute necessity for work, so they learn English while here.
Next year, I'm gonna go into education, and I'm gonna study more about how to be a teacher, because I really feel that I have a connection to smaller kids, and through that teacher, being a teacher, I'm gonna try to spread the word of God and to tell the children about the gospel and how special they are, and how God sees them.
We also work on gardening, to teach how to work with the earth and to take care of our environment, and also teaching how do we do some basic nutrition in our own yards.
In the afternoon, we have life skills and skills development. What we do is we have soccer where these kids learn to play soccer. Also, with that included, they learn biblical principles in the soccer games and around the soccer game.
I never thought I would do soccer, and because I also didn't like soccer, but yeah, I like soccer, and soccer you can also put into your daily lifestyle, not just look at it as a ball and kicking it and running around like a mad person, but really also to put it into your daily lifestyle on how you communicate with people.
We are very strongly focused on a foundation of prayer and worship and the Word of God. But with the added part to it that we minister to the young people. We're not just praying, we also have the privilege of doing.
Also, we have then the outreaches that we do where we reach out to a local community called Stellaris Pass and many other communities. What we do is that we send the students out so that they themselves now can be a light or give back to their own communities what they have received.
The sons and daughters of the living God. The sons and daughters of the living God. The sons and daughters of the living God. There shall we call the sons and daughters of the living God. The sons and daughters of the living God. The sons and daughters of the living God.
One of the most amazing things that I've learned is that we think our life is rich when we grow up in privilege according to this world standard of privilege. But there is a richness of life that's learned through hardship. And our students have that richness of life. There is a deep joy that goes beyond comfort. And there is an appreciation for the nice things in life that they've really learned along the way. And every day there comes something that reminds me of that and teaches me once again how precious life is and how many amazing things we get to be a part of simply by living. There's so much potential inside of our youth. They just need the opportunity to tap into that potential and flourish in it.
Mandela, look who's holding me. Someone I get to laugh and dream. I'm cold.